on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma and Kimberley over here and Lisa and Linda. All right. And we're in for a treat tonight. Because we have things that we're going to be chatting about tonight live. And if you would like to make a comment, you can also either call me or you can text me at the bottom of the screen and I can call you. Okay, so we're going to get started with our what?
Spiritual walk.
Is it supposed to be a spiritual walk or dance walk?
With Kim.
We're going to never know with Kimberley.
Spiritual walk with Kimberley.
I see. Is she going to be a strip walk? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, let's see what she got on.
Come on.
I love that outfit, Kimberley. Oh, my God. Okay, we're going to start with our scripture. Finish what you started. And Kimberley is really good at that. Finishing what she started. Don't she look beautiful?
Amen.
That is Philippians 1:6. Thank you, Kimberley. She looks so beautiful.
Amen.
And then the next one is, you know, during the holidays, sometimes we feel like we want to give up.
Right.
But please don't give up. Even though trials and tribulations may come your way, always know that Jesus is the answer. And if you're not saved, hey, we welcome you to the Church Within International Ministry. Our meeting place for right now is 1250 Mansfield Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas.
Amen.
And remember, those Cowboys, them boys, we're praying, Lord, we praying that they win tonight. Come on, Cowboys.
8-8 and 9-4.
I'm going to just root for the Cowboys.
Okay, thank you.
Because I love you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Otherwise, we have to escort you off the show.
8-8 and 9-4.
Good, y'all.
Carlos
did good.
Yeah, Carlos. So
Right
we don't know. Tonight is live, y'all.
8-8 and 9-4.
And now we know that the Cowboys are playing right now. I was disappointed a few minutes ago. I hope to score. What is it, Carlos? Oh, it's 7-7?
Oh,
all right, now, come on, them Cowboys.
8
All
and
right,
8
we
and
don't want Kim to
9-4.
do this.
I know.
That wipe her blue lipstick off. All right, y'all can do it. We have faith in them boys. All right. Hey, Kiki, thanks for watching. All right, so tonight.
Elma, when we tape, I don't mess with Carlos. But when we go live, I have to get Carlos.
Oh, you gonna get him?
Oh, I'm going to get him.
Okay, what you gonna get Carlos about?
I'm going to get Carlos now.
What did he do?
We live too.
Yeah, we live.
Yes.
Carlos, this is the...
I'm out there minding my own business, getting all my stuff out the car. Elma went in the building.
Oh!
Manuel went in the building. Last person in the building was Carlos. And I'm so glad Lisa was there because he locked me out.
Carlos locked me out. Sure.
Carlos, did you really?
Carlos
look,
not
I had to
locked
take
me out.
up.
I'm so glad she drove up because nobody would believe me that Carlos locked me out.
Carlos told that Carlos and Kim get blamed for everything. If she late, she blame Kim. She blame Carlos and everything.
Carlos locked me out, y'all.
But what about Carlos getting married, girl? Did you hear that?
I don't know, since he locked me out. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
That's a whole nother
I can't wait till his wife comes so I can tell her. She gonna get him. She gonna
get him, Kim. She gonna get him.
She's like, you locked her out before I came. I can hear her now.
Oh, you can hear her.
Cause she gonna love me.
Wrong.
She gonna love me. She gonna love me.
Cause you
She gonna believe whatever I
Carlos,
say.
there's 2 words you're going to have to learn.
What?
What's that?
Roof. Just say it. And you're going to use the last word first if you like.
I like that, Lisa. What is it? Roof. And then I'm going to get Pastor to make him a big dog house. So he can be out there with Poncho. You know he has a dog named Poncho.
Yeah, I think we should give him a bow tie made like a doggy bow.
Yes.
You know?
He doesn't wear bow ties, though. He doesn't wear.
No, but she said go get him one so
Oh,
it's like
they
a
already
bone.
They don't have
Yeah.
elastic
Oh.
on it. It's
Oh,
good.
it goes the
And
elastic one.
it should be the doggy bone. So then Rufus, what's his name?
Poncho.
Poncho. She done named the dog Rufus. Okay. We done went from Poncho to Rufus. I tell you, I didn't know we had so many comedians on this live show. I need some help. I need some help up here, Carlos. I need some help. What was that song you said? He gonna be knocking at the door.
What's the dog name? Bonjo?
Poncho.
Poncho.
Nice Bonjo.
He gonna be like,
Rufus.
yeah, you got your dog going on tonight.
Yeah,
You're in
Rufus.
trouble.
I thought the dog thing was Rufus.
I tell you.
It's a pig.
Why you just can't give the dog a black dog name?
Yeah,
Black
what is
people name.
Poncho? Was he from Mexico?
I know. Where did that name come from?
Oh. Oh.
Poncho. I hope he's not punching on Poncho.
I didn't know your name.
Yeah,
So it's almost like that cartoon show, Mama Coco. You know what? Mama Coco.
Who is Mama Coco?
Well, they talk about, Mama Coco.
Who is Mama Coco?
That's a fake show.
Oh, is that a fake show?
I think that's a fake show she making up. Come on,
you make
Lisa.
that up, Lisa?
I think she did.
No, it's a real show because they talk about the ofrenda. You know, where you have to, Day of the Dead, because they're praising those who have passed away, so they recognize them and it's celebrated. It's actually a Mexican celebration.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And,
wow.
Maybe that's why we see them at the graveyard on
Well,
Sunday.
yeah, you see,
Not
they
on
look like
Sundays.
skeletons, but they
Oh, no,
really
I don't see those.
celebrate.
Linda said she don't see what that movie said. I see the dead people. She don't see that.
Hold up, wait
I
a
don't
minute.
see those.
Wait a minute, Kim said. Wait a minute, Linda said I don't see skeletons.
Well, you were talking about, we're going to finish what we started.
Right.
So the last time I was here,
Okay, this song.
we talked about an event that's going to be coming up
Okay.
in October.
Okay.
This is October.
It is. It
Yes.
sure is.
Yes, and I think it was last month,
Right,
September,
right.
that I came in and we talked about it. So it's right around the corner. And guys, if you haven't had an opportunity to dress up and just go out and have a good time, this would be the opportunity to do so.
Okay.
Now, Emmanuel has the information on this, so
Okay.
he can put it out there. But just think about the era. I'm born and raised New Yorker, right?
Right.
So the era is 1920, 1930.
Ooh.
And it's going to be where you have to figure out who did it. Who did it?
Oh, it's a
What
mystery.
did they do? We didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
Who done it? It's a who done it?
Done it.
Right. So you actually can come in the era, which is hence why I'm dressed in this era.
Okay.
1920, 1930. And you're given the opportunity to watch a performance,
Okay.
dance, eat, celebrate, and figure out who did it. We have characters, we have actors. It's wonderful. So it's myself and a cast of people. But the one in particular, her name is Janet Forney. She wrote the play. Okay, so I come in as the person just props, just props.
Okay.
So it's just a wonderful opportunity for someone to say, drop me off somewhere, something happened, and I'm not going to give you any clues. If you want to know what happens, you got to show up. The tickets are $26. It's going to take place this coming Saturday.
Woohoo!
October, I know, right?
Yeah.
October the 21st.
First.
I'm getting ready to say 26. I looked at dates on
That's
my
the
mind.
$26.
Yeah, it's $26. There you go. In the evening, it's a couple of hours. It's going to be at the Como Community Center.
That's a beautiful place.
The facility is just perfect. But we're going to transform it and take you into 1920,
And
1930.
so what time?
The doors open at 6:30, and you'll be out by 9:30, 10, the latest.
Oh wow, that's so
So
beautiful.
it's really going to be a lot of fun. So guys, get your tickets. It's a night to go out, get a table, get some friends. There will be no alcohol, but there will be bite-sized food to eat, beverages like iced tea and lemonade, desserts, and you get a show.
And you
Right.
get a show.
You get a show. You get entertainment, and you're in it. As soon as you come in, you're in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, because you
Okay.
got to figure out who did it.
Exactly. Now,
Okay.
you know, you get clues and all that kind of stuff, but, you know, with everything going on, we didn't want to do a murder. We didn't want to do it.
There's some of them
Right.
did.
Right.
So we said, we're going to do whodunit. And myself and Janet got together, and we said, you know what? And we were just talking, sitting, just saying, like, what are we going to do with our lives? What are we going to do?
That's a good question. What
You
are we
know,
going to do
what
with
are
our
we gonna
lives?
do? And when things rolled around, we said, you know, you know how you joke something? Oh, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Right.
Then we said, let's do it. So here it is.
So they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
This Saturday, October the 21st. Who did it? Wow, dress up like you in the 1920s.
Right.
That's gonna be nice.
But I was born in 1960.
I know that's right.
So how am I going to know how to dress up like the 1920s?
Google.
Google.
Go to the Google.
Google. I can call on
Yeah.
Google.
Yes, not the Webster Dictionary and not the encyclopedia. Go
But
to
Google.
the Google.
Oh, okay.
That's what a lot of
okay.
people did.
All righty.
You know, the spandex, the brim hat, those, you know, those real cute shoes, the flapper dresses, the puppy cigarette, you know.
Wow, that sounds so
Yeah,
exciting.
we got some live music, you know,
Wow.
some
You have,
music.
you have
It'll be fun.
a 20. You could dress like a 20 with that white.
Oh
The
yeah,
white
that white
fringy.
she has on. Yeah, the
I have
fringy.
white, black, purple, and turquoise.
Oh, check her out.
I got all 4 colors.
She got the rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a oh, I ain't saying that rainbow.
Oh, well, this is actually Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
So we'll go that way.
Okay, good. Oh, those are some beautiful 20 outfits that they're showing on the screen. So if you all want to know how to look at it, hey, go to Google, like you said. But those are some nice ones right
Yeah,
there. that you
you'll have
can
a good
do.
time.
And I'm pretty sure you will have a good time because Lisa will be there.
Yeah.
And Lisa's always going to make it fun.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, we got a cast of people that, you know, we're just very proud of. You know,
That's
they're
good.
they're giving their all. You know, they're dedicated to doing this. You know, there's a lot of inspiring upcoming actors in the world, and you know,
Yeah.
they're part of that group. And you know, it's always great to do something positive than negative.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Right.
And it's clean and friendly.
Drop
You ain't
me
got
off in
cursing
Harlem.
and all that. So
Drop me off in Harlem.
Drop me
Who
off
did it?
in
So
Harlem.
if you haven't ever been to gone to New York, Como will be New York for you on
There
the
you have it.
21st.
Right.
So dress up and imagine that you're in New York, because that is one city that never, I thought Vegas lights didn't go off. New York lights don't go off either, because I was up all night and they was walking the streets like nothing. So they don't go to sleep either in New York. So
no, there's only
But
one
it's a
time
good
I can
thing.
think we did something like that in New York, and
Yeah.
it was a power outage. And New York shut down, but they
right
came back.
on. I hear you. It's a city of lights as well.
It is. It's a
I know
beautiful
we're going to talk on tonight about mixed signals, and
Yes.
and we'll have a part 2 of this. But I just want to share, since we are live, ladies, a man is giving you a signal that he does not want to get involved. He does not want to marry you after the first date. He's throwing out these mixed signals. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And if you want to join in with us, hey, feel free to do that. Okay? So tonight, when you look at a person and you could talk to him, I think we talked earlier about meeting them in the grocery store or shopping or whatever, and you hold a conversation with a man, does that actually mean that that man is trying to flirt with you or trying to get in your underwear or trying to take you out on a date? Just because he maybe compliment you or say something nice and say, hey, you look pretty nice today, you are a beautiful woman. Does that mean that that guy is trying to have sex with you? Is he giving you a mixed signal, or are you
Exactly.
taking that signal and mixing it up? Now, I'm going to tell you about a story that happened while we was on vacation. This young lady had on polka dots. She had on a polka dot shirt.
Okay, this already sounds
And
good.
we was out just having a good time on vacation, and this guy walked up and he said, "Ooh, I would love to connect your dots."
Oh,
And this person started connecting the dots on the shirt. And I'm just looking at her, and the guy said, "Oh, I would love to connect your dots." And she just sit there, just looked at him and laughed, and he was serious. And I said, Linda. Oh, I wouldn't intend to call her name.
You did.
Wow.
I said, Linda, he is flirting with you. Can you pick that up? And she said, oh, I thought he was really talking about connecting my dots. And the guy, he just walked off, and we laughed about it. She said, I didn't know. She said, hell, I ain't dated in so long.
I didn't have a clue. I'm serious.
She didn't have a clue. I was cracking up.
Oh my God.
But we laughed about that. The guy just walked off.
He
just walked off after he realized he wasn't able to connect no dots.
All right.
That was so funny.
Stand your ground, Linda.
But she didn't even know she was standing on the ground. She didn't even know what was going on.
It's like, you talking to me?
Yeah, and then she was just laughing at the guy. She said, oh, connect my dots. Oh, yeah. And the guy just, I guess he said, she's not picking it up, so let me go on.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And so he walked off.
He was a
and
nice
then I
looking
said,
man.
he was nice looking. I
Did
said,
y'all tell her?
I told her after he walked, I thought she was joking. I didn't know she didn't know the man was.
I did not know. I'm be honest with you. I did not know. I really
Wow.
Because she hadn't dated in so many years, she didn't know.
I did not
But
know.
is it fun
those the
to be
clues?
dating
I was
after
clueless.
60? After 60, you know, we've been used to dating way before, but when you have that little pause there, and it's been like 60 and up,
Hell, I had a long pause.
she had a long pause.
Like, I was saying.
Yeah, she didn't know.
I had a long pause.
But if you're dating, is it just to get to know the person, or you just want to go out and have fun?
Right.
And you're not trying to.
Social
Yeah,
time.
social. You know, so what do you think about dating? What do you think about long-term dating or short-term dating?
Or is it dating?
Just dating?
Just
Is it dating?
I don't
that
know.
you're going out with friends?
What do you
Are
all
you
think?
calling it a date?
No, it could be just going out, having fun, like Kimberley said earlier. Just go and have fun. Meet up at the thrift stores or, you know, different places where you enjoy each other, you know.
That's it.
Because you might not believe it, but some guys love the thrift shop as well.
I know.
I mean, they really do.
But
They
is
find
that a
some
sign
good
of them
bargains.
not having money because they go to the thrift store?
No.
No.
Thank you, because
No.
some people say, oh, they don't have
No.
money. That's reminds me of
Sometimes
the
it's
thrift store.
ideas and creativity, or just getting out and just looking at different things from different decades and eras.
Right. Right.
But there are some good new things at the thrift store. There are some
you can find
expensive
some
things.
nice stuff at
You
the
can.
thrift store.
I found some good J.
You just
Renee's
have
that
to
was brand
search.
new.
Yeah, you just have to search.
Never been
through 'em.
worn before because a lot of people just have stuff and they leave it in their closet. Like some people I know that don't know they have it and everything, you know. So
Are you feeling heat over there, Linda?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she-
it's kind of warm. I'm breaking out in a sweat.
but is it dating? How is it dating after 60 or even dating before 60? Linda was after 60 and she didn't recognize that the man was flirting with her.
No, I
Now some men do flirt with you and some may not be flirting with you. They might just give you a compliment and say,
Right.
you are beautiful. Just like
Right.
Kimberly, if a man could walk up and say, Carlos could walk up and say, Kimberly, you are a beautiful
Carlos
woman.
don't even say that.
Oh my. Oh my.
Now Carlos might tell you
Carlos
that.
though, after show, Carlos don't give me no love. He just walk right on by like he don't see me. He go right in slow motion.
Wow.
I be trying to talk to Carlos. He just be like. And
No
I know he's thinking in his
conversation.
mind. I know what you said on the show. We recorded it.
So, ladies out there that's looking at the show, if you ever went out on a date, did you think that the man was trying to marry you because he took you out on a date? Or how much money should a man spend on a person if he asked to take them out on a date? I was told that some women wanted to start off at $200 to $400. They said that's what a man should pay to take a woman out on a date.
Gosh, that sounds like an auction block.
I'm
Did a
just telling
woman
you.
tell you that, or a man said that?
I'm just
This
saying.
was a woman. A man was interviewing a lady, and
Oh,
the
okay.
woman told the man that I think that a guy should pay at least $200 to $400 on me if he's taking me out for a first date. the guy said, isn't that a lot, you know, for the first date? And she said, no, because I think I'm worth it. Now, some of the people disagreed, and a lot of the men disagreed too,
Well, of
and
course.
some of the women disagreed too. So what do you all think? Is there a price limit on a first date or what?
Well, shouldn't be no price limit on
I
no-
agree. There should
I mean, there's no limit on your first date.
why can't the
I
first date
mean-
be a picnic?
Yeah. Or go
It's,
to
it's really depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Good point.
It is really depending on who you're talking to. You can't say yes or no. It's depending on the kind of man he is. There's some men that just will do that. That's not a big deal. Where you want to go?
That's right.
And if she says, I like caviar or alligator legs
Alligator leg.
and rabbit feet,
Okay. Now we at Razzoos.
and he want to go somewhere and pay for that, because he may just, it's okay.
Rabbit.
Because he
season.
might want
There's
to do
some
that.
men who will meet your request. And there's some
And there's
who
nothing
won't.
wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with it.
With
It's
that.
just depending
If-
on what his pocket looks like.
I
That's
think
fine.
I think you sent a TikTok where this woman,
Oh yeah, I saw
her
that
first date with this guy, and so she was a pretty lady, and so they rolled up at what was it,
one. Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake
Oh,
Factory.
yeah.
Okay.
And she said, he's taking me to the Cheesecake Factory. The way I look, and he's taking me through, and so
She found that to be offensive.
yes, she thought it was very offensive that he was taking her through to a cheesecake factory when she wanted to go to a more expensive place.
She wanted a 5-star
Nothing
yeah,
restaurant.
less.
yeah.
She wanted a 5-star.
And this was their first date.
Did she tell him
stressed
that?
In so many words, yes, because he went to open the door for her, and she didn't move. She
Uh-oh.
sat there. So
But
he,
see, she should have known that. She should have known that. She should have already known what his pocket could and could not do.
But
she's too old. I saw that. She's too old.
yeah.
But
She's
what's
too
wrong
old.
with the cheesecake? I think
Yeah.
the cheesecake is a nice
Well,
place.
I think she
it-
thought the way she was dressed.
Yeah.
She wanted to go somewhere a little more exclusive. That, to me, that should have been discussed while they were on the
Yeah.
I think so too. I
It,
would have
it's
asked.
called a very simple word,
Yeah.
communication.
I would have told him this is where I would like to go or
But
something.
he didn't appear to be upset, did he, when she was talking?
He said that she disrespected him.
Oh, he did. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he said
Okay.
you disrespect me because he also mentioned you didn't indicate where you wanted
To
to
go.
go.
So he
Okay.
selected somewhere.
Yeah, so,
he
I
selected.
So he thought that
selected
was
this
very
place,
nice.
thought you might enjoy it. She said, well, the way I look, this is not.
I think I sent that to you.
She's-
Elma. I think
you
I
did. You said it.
Oh, I
didn't
yeah,
you?
I
that's
did.
how
I
you-
saw it. I saw it with the
And
cheesecake thing.
I'm like, now, when he said you disrespected me, I was like, Now I didn't see no disrespect in it. All I saw was I think his feelings got hurt.
She disrespected him by putting it on social media. She shouldn't have done that.
Oh, is
I
that-
Oh
think that's
yeah,
what he
she
was
put it
talking
on
Oh,
social
okay.
media.
Yeah, I
Well-
think that's the part he was talking about.
Oh,
She shouldn't
okay.
have gotten in the
Yeah.
car and then turned
Dissed him
it
just like
on
that.
him.
That's
and
that's
do that.
terrible.
Yeah.
That is shameful.
And he could have had that in the future planned for her, but since she didn't select anywhere.
Some people think the Cheesecake Factory is a lovely place to go to.
Right.
It
But
is
let me
nice.
share something with you. I had this one guy said that he just did it delivered to see how the lady was going to react. And he said the first date that he took her out on, he said, I'm just going to test and see if she's going to react a certain way. He took her to McDonald's. He took her to McDonald's. And she was happy. She went in there and sat down, they ate. And he said it blew him away because he was thinking that she was going to complain about going to McDonald's. And he said, this is the type of woman I really want to be with. And then he said the next date they went to a more expensive place, like maybe Saltgraph or something. And he worked his way up, And he said, oh, and she acted the same way she did at McDonald's. He said, oh, man, this is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said that was a test for him to see how appreciative she was with him going from small to bigger, And he said and that really impressed him because he had taken other people out and they was like, really? You taking me here,
It's like, well, Linda was just saying
Yeah,
about
and
that
he
girl.
said that ended it.
Okay.
He didn't go out with those people anymore. But when he met this woman, she was down to earth, and he said, well, I'm going to try it on her. So they just engaged in conversation, had a good time at McDonald's.
Right.
And then when they got married and everything, they went back on their anniversary
To
back to
McDonald's.
McDonald's. And they sit there and had a good time. So it's to each his own.
It really
But
is.
yeah, and like
I
you
agree to
said,
that.
who are you dating? And some people would test you just to see if you are like what they said, I don't want to be a gold digger or something like that.
Exactly.
But I don't want to be with no broke person either.
Right.
So some men would do that just to see,
Test you.
just to test you to see.
But it was nice that they actually, well, it sounds like they communicated too.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, a lot of people believe in the cell phone as the communication device versus the
Yes.
two things that's between the ears, and just kind of use this thing right here.
Right.
It's called a mouth.
Right.
And if I have something to say or something to share and you don't agree with it, or it's a conversation of discussion, use this versus and then later on that night you're blowing up the phone saying how disappointed you were and how sad you were, and all of that could have been said right there in front of the person.
Right.
This thing is used for more of a communication device
Right.
than I've ever seen in any decade.
Right.
People can be sitting right next to one another and
And they text.
I know
Right
I
next
do.
to
I
one
don't feel
another.
bad. I sure do. I will sit right next to you and
Uh-uh,
tell
be
you
careful.
something that I
I'm
don't want
like-
her to hear. I do
I'm
that.
sorry.
I don't feel bad. I'm
Yeah,
cool
I'm
with
just-
that. I do it at the table. I do it at church.
It's like,
I sure do. I sit right by my friend in church and say, "Oh, he need to sit down.
Oh,
He need to stop
And
it."
there-
She
and
just
there
sit
you
there
have it.
for
but they
all
have.
this.
I heard that, Kim.
Yeah.
But I heard a
He
pastor
just
was
stopped.
texting one of his flings in the audience. He
While
was
preaching?
texting. He was who?
well, preacher?
Yeah, well, they were sitting up in the thing before he got up to preach.
Oh, okay.
He was texting his fling, telling them what they was gonna do after church.
Oh, my.
And the one was sitting back, and I was like, really? That is something else.
They
But
were
you're
gonna have-
right. They use the text for
They were
everything
gonna have
now.
communion.
Yeah, the communion.
They were going to have communion. That's what that was.
And you have
Eat
to know
what?
the
Eat
person
the
that
bread
you're
and
talking-
drink the wine, huh?
It's between you and the person.
Right.
Everything is between you and that person.
right.
If that person is okay with it and you okay with it, y'all ain't
Then
got nothing to
who's
do
to
with what
worry
I'm
about
doing.
Right.
You know, my friends laugh at me. I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, girl, he been talking too long." Okay, why she got that on? Okay, where you sitting? Where you sitting at? And she said, "Girl," and she'll text back, "Girl, I'm over here in the middle, right behind, 3 rows behind Pastor." I said, "Okay, I'm back in the corner," and we just laugh and move on.
But that's the reason why that guy got mad at that woman on that TikTok thing where she was in there, then the phone ring. He came back there and threw the phone down and stomped it. 'Cause
Oh,
the
my.
phone
I
rung
think he
in the
was wrong.
church.
I think he
he was wrong for that.
He would have got beat up.
Yeah, he would have got beat up. That had been
Yeah.
another black person doing that.
He would have got beat
But
up.
what
Right,
about
Carlos? He would've got
texting
bounced
dating?
right out.
Some people text and date. They do all they
That's
texting,
true, too.
and that's part of dating now. They text instead of talk on the phone. The thing that scares me about that, they be texting and driving.
Yes.
Oh,
Now that scares me when they're texting and driving,
Right.
and everything when you can call that person or pull over instead of texting. But with social media nowadays, you can do so much stuff with your phone and everything.
Yeah.
And some of those texting can get you in trouble too.
Oh, yeah.
If the wrong person pick up that phone
Yeah.
and you done text something that you don't have no business texting, it can get you in trouble
Yes,
and
it
stuff. So, but dating is something that I heard Tavana mention dating one time when she was on
Yeah.
the show. And she said you're dating to see if you're compatible, I think, to that person. You're dating
Okay.
to check the person out. You know, you might date
Nothing
him
wrong
2 or
with
3
that.
times. You
Nothing
might
wrong
date
with
him
that.
one time and say, this ain't what I want.
That's right.
You know?
Some people love Six
But
Flags
some
and
people think
Disney.
when you're dating that you go out on the first date, they think the man ready to marry.
Right.
Yeah, going out on a date and dating, I think they're two separate things.
Yeah.
Me dating you and going, hey, you want to go out? And then you tell your person, oh, girl, I'm going out on a date. Going out on a date and dating the person, to me, are two different terms.
Okay. So what is dating to you though?
Dating, if you're saying we're now dating, we're committed. If we're just going out on a date to eat,
Oh, okay.
The two ain't
So
the
dating
same.
is more of a commitment.
so some people use it
Yeah.
interchangeably
Yeah.
when it may not be used interchangeably.
Mm-hmm.
Some people use it as a meal.
Now I did hear one lady say
So
that.
baby goes like
She
a
said,
girl.
"I go out on a well." That's right, Kim. I'm going out on a date, but I go out on a date because this man asked me to go out. and He want to take me out on this to this
There's a date
fancy
on
restaurant.
Monday, there's
She
a date
said,
on
"That's
Wednesday."
it. I don't want nothing else." But the guy called her again. And he called her again, you know. So
He enjoyed her
started,
company.
yeah, he started thinking
More.
more of a dating situation than going out on a
And
date.
she just wanted friends.
She just wanted
she
to
just
go out
wanted
on that date to get her
companionship.
food.
You know,
Because
just
a lot
like
of
a
people
meal.
just say, I want companionship. I'm not trying to get in
Yeah,
a relationship.
companionship.
I just want a friend, you
Well,
know.
that's the same thing I was saying earlier about dating sites and meeting a person naturally. On a dating
Does that
site,
happen anymore?
meeting a person naturally, it can happen. It can, but if you're out there seeking it, then I don't really believe it's going to happen because you already have it set in your mind who you're ready to meet.
Right.
And if it's not that person, you could be messing up your blessing.
And you
Right.
could be missing out on a good man too.
If you do what?
If you're seeking it, you already got your criteria, I guess.
Yes, of who you
Who
already
you want, your standards.
in your
are.
mind.
So you'll just only look for that certain person.
And maybe
You know?
Don't zoom in on my face right now.
Zoom in on it. Zoom in on her face. You know, some women put these big standards. I want this and I want that. And some men do the same thing.
Yeah.
I want this and I want that. This could be the right person for you, you
Right.
thinking, but you don't even give him the opportunity.
on these websites that are a good portion of them have it where I want a long relationship or I want friendship, I want a companionship. You can put it in categories what you're looking for and what you're wanting in a relationship. So you're putting it out there as your quote profile.
Oh, okay.
You know, so, you know, the word dating, what does it really mean? What does it
I
really
don't know.
mean?
Maybe somebody
But there
knocking
are
at
a
the
lot of
door.
signs that are given to you. You know, I believe
And
that
it's
as
to
well.
each his own. I think, what are you looking for? Men look for certain things, women might, but what are you looking for in a man? And you might get it, you might not get it,
That's
you know.
right.
But
Is
if
this the
you're
over 60
dating,
group?
huh?
Is this the over 60 group?
Over 60?
We
There's
started off saying over 60.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be
Dating
over 60
Dating
and
over
then,
60.
but even
could
if
be
it is
30
over
and
60,
40, yeah.
but even if it's
Over
over 60, what would you want? You done dated and all this here stuff in your younger days, in your older days. Who's that? Somebody talked to me one time and said, "Oh, look for retirement." I think that was Tara.
That was Tara.
Said, look at retirement. What are they gonna be bringing in on retirement if you're dating over 60? Or are they sickly? Do you know they might be sickly? You might need to do an exam or a credit check. And see.
like how many years I got with this?
With
one?
this
I'm
one.
the Black Widow.
Did you see the article, Linda, with the gentleman? I guess he's 70 something. He's dating a younger lady, and now he's calling her a gold digger. Did y'all see that one? Did you see that one, Carlos?
This is Anna Nicole.
Did you see that one?
That's all. That's the same concept.
No, that's
and,
recently.
Oh, so he was over 70?
He's like
And
70
he found a young
something,
one.
and he's dating. Did he
A
marry
younger
that
lady.
lady?
what would you think?
And now he's calling her a
Really?
gold digger. It's recent.
Oh,
I
now
just-
he's trying to say she's a gold digger.
Yeah.
He told her that she could.
Well,
I think
then
I
he knew
sent
she
it to
was
you.
young.
I think I sent it to you.
Prenup.
Was he dating or did he marry
He
her?
may have married her because he told her that now that he's older, that she could go out and be with whoever she wants to.
Oh,
but yeah,
my
he's checking her
goodness.
phone and everything. Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, no.
But the thing of it is, that when they're at that age, like I be telling this one guy, he up here looking at all these young women. I mean, in their 20s and 30s, and he's in his 70s. And I'm telling him, all of them are asking him for money. I say, that's what
Gift
they
cards.
want, or gift card. I told him, I said, that's what they are looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not looking for to marry you. Especially at this here, he's retired. But now, if they rich, they probably will want to marry, you know, so that they can inherit the money.
Right.
But when you don't have a lot of money, these young women, they'll start off asking for $100 gift card. When you research them, you'll find out these are call girls. These are women
Yes.
showing all of their private area. They online showing all this stuff. But they'll pick you out because you have a profile on there as a, what they call them, dating sites.
Yes.
And when you put your profile out there and they see that you're retired and you're up in age, naturally they're gonna try to come after you because of the fact, just like the older women, they'll put their profile out there. These younger men come in, and what happens? Dr. Phil talks about them so much, and I feel so sorry for some of those older women because of the fact some of them have lost their houses. They have sent money. They have sent millions of dollars to these people, and a lot of the Africans are ones that they really be sitting and getting these older women, making them feel good. And some of them say, "I just want a companion."
Right.
Yeah.
We want you to have a companion, but please research.
Use common sense.
Yeah, don't be desperate.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, that's how Stella got her group back.
Yeah, Stella went to,
You
where
know?
was she at?
She
in,
went to Winston,
Jamaica, wasn't
Jamaica.
yeah, she went to Jamaica. And honey, that man was crazy about Stella, though.
Well, I think
On the
that
movie, though.
Tay Diggs is a. I'm just saying. I mean, he's a very handsome gentleman. So you know, if you're gonna walk up and see Tay Diggs walk by, you're gonna say hello.
Right. But the thing about that, she did not come on to him. He came on to her.
That's
Yeah.
very
But she
true.
did look nice. Now, she
Yeah.
still had a good body for 40
She
something.
really did. She's like a Tina Turner.
Yeah, she had a good body.
know, she
So
really
he
did.
went after her, but see, sometimes they just fall in love.
40's pretty young.
Huh?
40's pretty
Yeah, because he was 20 something.
Well, half
40
of her
is
age
young.
or something like that.
Yeah, he was
You
half
know?
her age.
Yeah.
But
But
at
her
the same
friends
time-
were telling her, "What's wrong with you, girl? You got a man who's
that 20-something years old looking at you.
He came to the States and everything."
They after her.
You
So,
know,
you know, is
so it
age a
just-
number?
Yeah,
Age is just
it
a number.
It's just Social Security purposes.
All the thing is, she told him, well, you know I can't give you any kids because I'm through with that.
Right.
He was willing to do with that, you know, so. But dating is something that, you know, is to each his own.
That's so true.
And it's up to you if you want to date after 60 or if you want to date, period. But after 60, if you have Social Security, please watch that check.
Amen.
Because you need your little
Because
check.
they're going to give us a raise next year.
So,
Y'all need to watch that check.
but
That was that
There's a
special
lady out
broadcast
there.
announcement
Is that
moment.
her?
She says dating after 65, stay in your range. That's what she said. That's
Stay
what
in your
mother say.
range.
Mother say stay
so
in
that
your
must
range.
stay around the 60, 65 in a
Or
range.
higher.
Or higher.
Yeah.
I think so because you can get along probably a little bit better.
Well, you can relate to a lot of things versus.
And you can talk about your past and all
Well,
of that.
exactly. I mean, if you start talking about younger generation and old school music, you see millennium, then they're not really going to understand what you're talking about. They're going to think you're losing it. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, what are you saying? It's like, what do you mean cool in the game? What are you saying? You know, this is not Lady Gaga. I am going back in time. You know, it's like, well, you guys, I got to stop it right there. You're going back in time. It's like a time clock. You know, we can't. I can't have a true conversation with you because I'm talking about old school and music and clogs.
So you got to click somewhere in
Yeah.
between there if you're dating a 60-40
exactly. I
or
mean,
40-60.
you have people who
And then
can't
what
relate
about
to
sex,
this.
though? What
Huh?
if that woman don't want to have sex and this guy is 20-something years younger? He's going to want to have sex.
Well, his
and
libido
here
is
she
going to
is.
have to like shift
Something
down.
gonna have to happen
yeah,
there.
or she's going to have to shift up. You know, one or the other. There has to be a common ground.
On that. Or she going to have to do something to keep up with him, or he going to have to do something to
Yeah,
keep
but
up with
how
her.
was the relationship at the beginning?
Well, you know, it's always
You
happy
know,
when you meet.
yeah,
you know, you
that's
talking
true.
on the phone,
Get all
you
little
doing all
jiggles
this
and
and you.
stuff.
Right,
But then when
right.
you get together, maybe it starts slacking down some.
Hell, that's when it should be going
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You would think. I don't know.
No.
Inquiry minds need to know. So whatever you think.
it's really depending on the person
Yes, it does.
and how you keep up with what's going on. Some people live in a time warp. A time they're still
Capsule?
stuck in the 60s, the 70s, the 50s, the 30s, wherein you can find somebody else who's in their 60s and they can relate to all ages.
They have
Right.
It's just
conformed to the
and
new
you
generation.
can learn something new versus just talking about
That's
what
good.
we
Right,
did when we were
right,
young.
right.
There's just so
That's
much
true.
to learn
That you can learn from each other, really.
Right.
You can.
instead of just staying in just the Isley brothers. There's some new songs that are just amazing. There's some new music.
Right.
Well, and that's very true.
And you got to
too.
decide if you want 2 broken legs, 2 new hips. Both of y'all got a bad
You want a
hip.
Teddy Pendergrass in a
Both of y'all
wheelchair, or do
trying to
you
get
want
what
a
you gonna-
Stevie
you gotta
Wonder?
decide
What do you
That's
want?
true.
what you want to
Yeah.
do in your house with
That's
your door
true.
closed, minding your own business.
It's your own business.
That's true.
And
If they
admitted
click,
Why not?
go for it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people go talk
Turn out the
about you
light.
anyway. They're gonna say, "What that is that?" Like this one couple we know, and the woman looked way older, and people were walking up asking, "Is that your mama?" And he said, "What? Is that your mama?"
He said, I get that all the time.
He said, "I get that all the time," you know. And he didn't, he laughed about it, but he's happy, I guess, with her. He's still with her,
Yeah.
but he didn't let
And
that
you can ask
phase
that
him.
with
Makes
2
you
people
happy.
in their
Makes you
40s, and you can ask that with 2 people in their 40s.
Yeah, one look
Oh
older
yeah,
than
because
the
you
other.
can't tell.
Right.
You can't.
Because me and this
all
lady
the
was the
time.
same age, and I look way younger than her. But she's with her younger man, you know, so hey. But it's to each his own, like Kimberly's saying, it's the person that interests you. So if you want to date at any age, or if you want to go out on a date, hey, don't let people define who you are in your dating.
Just don't date
You know.
16-year-old.
Just make sure that they're at the right age, that you don't
Right.
go to jail
Right.
for underage
'Cause
women.
Kris Jenner has that young man that's 40, and I know Chris is 65, I think,
Yeah.
and they look amazing together.
Together.
When they step out.
And stuff. So it's about your
look
age. It's not
amazing.
about that. It's about life, period. So if you wake up and you are happy with that man that's in the wheelchair, keep rolling
Keep
it.
rolling.
And if he's on crutches, keep crutching with him, you know?
If her hip don't work,
That's right. If your hip don't work, use the other hip. If both of them don't work, just lay there. Some will work.
Some work. Use it as a nutcracker.
That's right.
There's a lot you can do with a
And that-
enjoy her company. have
That's
fun.
right. Just be happy.
Yeah, be happy.
Just be glad that you are alive. Enjoy whoever you're with.
Right,
Don't argue
right.
and fuss and fight all the time.
Right.
Wake up with a happy, happy face. We never know the time of the hour when that person or you might leave. So try to enjoy every day that you have with whomever you date. So at this time, we're going to have Fashion by
we already
Kimberley.
ready?
And y'all stay
Already
tuned, because
ready?
we do have another segment of this that's going to come up. Come on, Kimberly, do your
Y'all
thing,
already
girl.
ready? What song you giving me, Carla?
What song are you giving her, Carlos? Oh, he got his hoodie on now. I don't know. Oh, that's a good song. What do you have on, Kimberly?
Okay, y'all, this is my favorite designer. This piece is by
I
Norma
like that.
Kamali. And I've loved Norma Kamali since I was in high school. And so her concept is she make clothes like sleeping bags where you can just relax in them.
Oh, really?
Relax.
This is one of her
Relaxing is good.
I
pieces
like that, though.
where they just kind of flow.
That's the first thing I said. It looks
Yes,
relaxing.
it is so beautiful.
I had a piece when I was in high school, but now, they're real reasonable now.
Oh, wow.
Where is your purse?
And look, no, I like the gloves. I love the gloves.
Yeah.
Getting ready
That's
for
something I do
Women
not
in God
wear a lot.
conference.
Huh?
You getting ready for the Women in God conference, or what conference are we having this weekend?
Oh,
Women in
it's
God.
oh no.
week.
This is just gonna be a revival.
Oh, we're
this
getting ready
time.
for
I
our
haven't
revival
gotten the
this
conference
weekend.
yet.
So I'm gonna have to rock this Friday at the banquet.
All right, you gonna rock it for us, huh? All
Yes,
right,
I'm gonna
Kimberly's
get the
gonna rock
banquet.
it for us. Y'all come out and see some of this fashion that we gonna have during
I got my
intermission.
purse. Miss Linda want me to have my purse.
Yes.
Yes,
Now that adds to it.
I love it.
Doesn't it?
I love it. I
Yes.
love it. All right, y'all, let's do these T-shirts.
All right.
Oh, and by
everything.
the way, Miss Helen celebrated something. They celebrated something with Miss Helen. And Emmanuel, the Kirk booth, created amazing video.
Oh, and it was
And my
beautiful.
brothers love the video. They said it's really
All
nice.
right.
Not only does he have the Kirk booth, but he does videos. Yes, Emmanuel Kirk book.
Thank you, Jerome. Said I should do stand-up comedy. No, Jerome, you should have heard
Hey,
Kimberly
Jerome.
is the
Hey,
stand-up
Jerome.
comedian. All right, so this beautiful outfit that Lisa has on is her Rowing 20 outfit for her event that's coming up this weekend, you all. I love that. That's her 20 outfit, 1920 outfit. So y'all come out this weekend at the Como Community Center. At what time? 6:30. 6:30. The tickets are $26. Y'all go out and have a good time.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to fashion. Kimberly has faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. This is our faith. And then we have to pray. Come on, show some prayer. All right, pray. We all need prayer. And then this one is, we don't look like what we've been through. And I tell you,
I love that even more.
I love it. I love it. And them Cowboys, we know that y'all are going to win tonight. So please don't look like what you did on the 40.
Right.
On the, what was it, 49?
On the 10th or the 9th.
Finish what you
Started. Come on, y'all started good. We
Yes.
want you to finish. Now,
Strong.
that's right.
Right.
Because the Raiders don't give up. They keep on pushing. They won yesterday, so I'm proud of the Raiders.
Keep on,
All
keep
right.
it on.
But guess what, you all? I went to an event, and guess who I saw there?
The Kurt booth.
I saw the Kurt booth. The Kurt booth photo booth.
All right,
It's been
now.
showing up in so
Everywhere.
many different places.
That's
And
cool.
I am so
Yes,
excited
amen to that.
because we're on our way to #1.
Yes.
And you know what? Sometimes it said don't sweat small beginnings.
Uh-huh.
And we're not going to sweat any small beginning because we are #1 in our eyesight. And also,
Amen.
check us out at www.thekurtbooth.com. We can come to your event. We have a photo booth just set up for you. Now, we have some upcoming events that's coming up. And if you all need to book, don't wait till the last minute to book.
Yeah, don't do it.
Stop being so cheap and going around trying to price it. You already know we have the best photo booth.
Yes.
That's right. Say it again.
Yes.
Stop being cheap.
And help a brother and sister out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Help them out.
That's right. So
Number 8,
check
But
us
you're
out.
gonna look good.
You're gonna have memories forever.
That's right. When
Okay,
you sit in
so-
that rocking chair and read your notebook, you're gonna look back at these days. You're gonna appreciate that Kurt booth.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Thank
That's
you.
my doctor.
I love Lisa. Lisa is awesome. But remember, we have reasonable prices, but you get beautiful pictures. So much more. You get props made up.
Yes.
Specialized props. You even get your own screen so when people come up, they can see you.
Yeah.
We are creative with this photo booth.
And you get quality customer service.
And you
Yes.
get good customer service.
That's right. You don't have
And you
somebody
don't-
coming in there with
Thank
a
you.
gold tooth or,
A what?
anything like special stuff on their body. You got a good, blessed person coming in doing
Oh,
the
we
job.
got
That's
tattoos.
right.
We
I'm
gonna
just
rock them
saying.
tattoos.
We rock it at that.
That's right.
And the good thing about that, Lisa,
What?
you can have fun and we do everything for you. All you have to do is just stand there and pose, and it says,
Yes.
get ready. And then,
That's right.
then it tells you to stay still.
That's right.
And then it tells you at the end, looking good.
That's
You may
right.
have never had anybody that day to tell you that you look good. But the Kurt booth at the end of your picture always said, looking good.
Yep.
So don't forget to book us. Book the one and only, the Kurt booth. And I
Yes.
guarantee you, you will see the most beautiful pictures.
Yep.
And remember, every Monday and Thursday, check us out. If you would like to be on the show, please, www.elmatalkshow.com. And check us out. Now, this week starting Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we will be having a revival starting
Yes.
at 7:30. Please, it's going to be at our meeting place for right now, 1250 Mansfield Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas. Come out and be a part. The theme is going to be renewal and renewal with the living word. We have some dynamic speakers. We're going to have an awesome time. And Kim is going to drop in and do some fashion for us.
What's
And
that address again?
1250 what? Mansfield Avenue.
Don't get that
Fort Worth,
confused with
Texas.
something
Not
else.
Mansfield Highway,
That's
Mansfield Avenue.
Right, 'cause then
All
you'll
right?
miss it.
And a shout out to the one and only, the commander, Pastor, I call him Commander Pastor Charles Gillespie. We love you. We're supporting the American Legion Hall. So please, y'all come on out and be a part of this great revival. It starts at 7:30, and we start on time. Now, Friday night, we're going to give a nice banquet. You're going to have some good food.
Ooh,
yes.
Kirk gonna be there?
Always good.
We're going to have some good food, baby. It's going to be off the chain.
Is
So
the
y'all
Kirk
come
food
on
gonna
out.
be there?
Who? Oh, yes, the
food
Kirk
gonna
food
be
is
there?
going to be there. And you can take pictures.
You can try it
Oh,
out.
baby. And you can buy the pictures for $5 and
See?
take them home.
There
So
you go.
y'all come and support. Come out and be revived.
There you
And
go.
you're going to have some good preaching, spiritual food, and flesh
Who are
food.
some of the speakers?
Oh, some of the speakers. Oh, I'm going to be one of the speakers. And we're going to have Minister Selena Ball.
Yes.
And her mom, all the way from Chicago, is going to introduce her.
Yes.
And then we're going to have Minister Tommy Turner.
Yes.
Then we're going to have Evangelist Sean Battle. And then we're going to have Pastor Eric and Patricia Ford. And then we're going to have Prophetess Kimberley Montgomery. And she's coming to, hey, you never know, you might get a prophecy. So y'all come on out. We're going to have an awesome time. We're going to have spoken word, praise dance.
Yes.
We have, even Rodney is going to be there.
Yes, Rodney.
is going to
Yes,
be
my boy Rodney.
there on Wednesday night. Rodney is going to be there Wednesday night. We have some good spoken word, Brianna Nelson. We have some good people, Alexandria Jones. We have some good people rapping by Keisha Bass. Keisha is going to be in the house.
Yes.
We
You're gonna
have
leave
some
there
awesome
refreshed.
people that's going to be at this revival. Also, we're going to have Stacy Marshall, Jerome Johnson is going to come
Stacy, oh
in
my
and talk
gosh.
about what they're doing in the community. So y'all come and check us out, okay? You don't want to miss a treat. Anything that God is in control is going to be awesome. All right, so come out in fellowship with the Church Within International Ministry, where my husband, Apostle Glenn Kirkwood, and myself, co-pastor Elma Kirkwood, is welcoming you to come in, fellowship with us. Sundays, 9 a.m., Sunday school, 10 a.m., and then at 11:15, you'll either hear me or my husband.
Elma.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to be speaking Thursday night. Also, y'all, Wednesday is my birthday. Wednesday is my birthday, so come celebrate my birthday, October 18th. Danielle, my twin birthday also. Y'all come out and celebrate with me. What were you about to say, Kimberly?
And also, your special guest will be the host from the Talk to Life talk show. Will be there.
Who is that?
Make sure you come and get your autographs.
I'm sorry.
And our comedian Kimberly will be there. Kimberly,
She's gonna have her own booth.
Kimberly is going to stop here.
I told them make sure they come and get their autographs from us.
Oh yeah, y'all come and get y'all autograph from us. Yes. You're going to
It's a
have a good
lot of
time.
money. You don't
Yes.
know what you're missing.
That's right. But God is good all the time.
All the
And
time,
we're
God
trying
is good.
to please you all. We're looking for a building. And if you know of a building, please contact me. We're looking for our own church, whether it's land or whatever. We need to have our own building. And
Amen.
God is going to bless
Amen.
us with that. But just
Yes.
if you hear something, please
We're gonna
contact
speak it
me.
into existence.
We already
that it will
yes.
come through the revival.
And please come. And you can come share it at the revival with me. We need funds. We need you all to help us. I know there's some rich people out there that may want to buy us a building. Please, we need our own building. We have so much that God wants us to do. We're thankful for being renting here, but we know that we need to venture out a little bit more. And God is good all the time. So thank you all.
Right?
Hey! And we will have our own studio when we get our new building with our own audience.
Yes.
We already said it, God already prophesied it, and we are going to do that. All right, so we love you all. May God bless you and keep you.
Bless you.
And if you want to go out on a date, go out and have
Go out and have some fun.
Yes, have some fun with that
Have
new
some
woman, that new
fun.
woman.
Right, Carlos?
We love you, Carlos. We're going to get you that woman so you can go. Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
That's right.
All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget the revival.
Good night, Helen. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.